We're back with Agro commodities this morning. Stephanie, talk about pineapples. We do know how much it's going to retail at.
Yes.
Talk about maize. That's what we're watching this morning, isn't it? Our screen looks beautiful this morning. Let's get into that.
Yes, still the same price. We don't have Kisumu, but Nairobi is still the same from yesterday, 50 shillings.
Okay.
So higher, and then Nakuru being the cheapest still, 2,700
at 2,700 shillings. Kisumu not yet confirmed, but we saw yesterday it was around 5,080 shillings, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was quite a jump.
It was.
Nairobi's pretty much the same way it was. Kisumu, I think we seem to have to continue getting a glitch at Kisumu because we need to get the prices for Kisumu as well.
We do. Good. But green maize, we're getting it from Eldoret at 1,600 shillings. Yes.
All right, you're going to sell in Nairobi and Mombasa at 3,100 shillings. Kisumu yet to be confirmed. Shall be confirmed and updated to you when and while we have the data from the Metropole Harvest. And Market Day is up next, so don't worry. Kisumu yet to be confirmed again for finger millet, isn't it?
But I'm getting my finger millet from Nakuru. A 90 kilogram bag goes for 6,300 shillings.
You're going to make yourself a whopping 2,700 shillings if you bring it to Nairobi, or 1,700 shillings if you take it to Eldoret this morning, because it's retailing at 8,100 shillings.
Yes, sorghum, a 90 kilogram bag goes for 3,600 shillings from Mombasa.
You're going to get that in Eldoret. It's actually remained the same for a couple of weeks now, 5,400. Nakuru, not so bad, 1,400, but the money is in Nairobi because you're bound to get that for 3,600 shillings, double the price, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm telling you. This is where we say assume everything that is in between and just pretty much go to that market.
Yeah.
Close your eyes on distance and everything, isn't it?
Beans Canadian, a 90 kilogram bag goes for 7,000 in Akuru.
Well, this morning again, we don't have Mombasa, Kisumu and Eldoret for you. What we have for you though is an Akuru at 7,000 shillings, so you're bound to sell that at 2,000 shillings worth of profit, isn't it?
Yes.
Good money.
Good money.
Good money. All right.
Beans Rosecoco, a 90 kilogram bag goes for 4,950 shillings from Nairobi.
Good. You're going to sell that in Eldoret at 9,000 shillings. That's some good money. It's actually interesting how beans are retailing the cheapest in Nairobi, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can actually get that this morning and just spread them across all the markets in the country, because you're bound to make yourself some good money as well.
Yes.
Good. Mitamania.
Yes. Beans Metimania, 90 kilogram bag goes for 6,000 shillings from Nakuru.
Eldoret, actually, again, this morning, take them to any market as well. I think this morning, when it comes to beans, you pretty much have one market that you're getting them, then all the other markets are pretty comfortable for you to spread your...
Which you can divide your bags.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Delicious Njahe, a 90 kilogram bag goes for 8,500 shillings from Nakuru.
Again, get them from Nakuru and spread them across all the major markets in Kenya. But if you land in Eldoret, you're bound to make yourself some good money, because in Eldoret, it's retailing at 11,700 shillings this morning.
So you can say you get your cereals from Nakuru and take it to any
market. You're bound to make yourself more than 1,000 shillings of profit per bag.
Green gram, a 90 kilogram bag goes for 9,000 shillings in Mombasa.
Again, at this point, get them from Mombasa, spread them in any market, but target Nairobi and Eldoret, because where you're supposed to make yourself more than 3,000 shillings in terms of profit. But Nakuru, not so bad as well, because we have 10,800 shillings in terms of profit, isn't it?
Yes.
Cowpeas.
A 90 kilogram bag of cowpeas goes for 5,400 shillings from Mombasa.
All right, in Kisumu, yet to be confirmed. I think we seem to have a glitch in Kisumu this morning. We apologize for that, but go to Eldoret, 7,200. Go to Nakuru, 9,000 shillings. So pretty much Nakuru and Eldoret look very attractive this morning, with Nairobi coming in third at 6,300 shillings in terms of the retailing prices.
Yes, fresh peas goes for 3,060 shillings from Eldoret.
All right, Kisumu again, there's that constant glitch. We're just hoping that we can get something for you this morning on that market, but you're going to sell that in Mombasa at 9,000 shillings. Not so bad, isn't it? Actually, that's where the money is.
It is where the money is.
But Nakuru is also so bad, because if you pick it from Nakuru and take it to Eldoret, then you can get some money as well.
Yes. Groundnuts, 110 kilogram bag goes for 9,000 shillings from Nakuru.
Again, I think if you look at the way the markets are arranged this morning, we pretty much have a market that's really low and very attractive in terms of the buying price, and the other markets, you approach them as a seller, and then you're bound to make yourself some good money. with Nairobi and Mombasa leading with more than 3,000 shillings in terms of profit.
Yes. White Irish potatoes, a 50 kilogram bag goes for 1,400 shillings from Eldoret.
Yes, I can take that all the way to Nairobi, isn't it? Make yourself some 1,100 shillings. Nakuru is also too. Right there, 1,100 shillings. Mombasa, not so good if you're getting them from Eldoret, because 200 shillings for that transportation, I'm telling you.
That's a loss.
That's a loss. That's a loss.
Yes. Sweet potatoes, a 98 kilogram bag goes for 3,600 shillings from Nairobi.
Good. You're going to sell that in Mombasa this morning for 2,900 shillings in terms of profit, but you can get them from Nakuru, isn't it, and take them to Eldoret and sell them for 1,300 shillings in terms of profit this morning.
Yes.
Not so bad as well. Kisumu, that constant glitch, we're investigating it, and not to worry, Markets Day is up next. You'll be getting these prices that we're talking about. Good. Cabbages.
Cabbages, 126 kilogram bag goes for 1,300 shillings from Eldoret.
Look at that price jump in Mombasa. So this is the announcement. Get them from Eldoret this morning in terms of your cabbages. Go all the way to Mombasa. Make yourself a whopping 4,700 shillings. Think about that, Stephanie. For one bag. That's some good money, isn't it?
Some good money. Cooking bananas, a medium bunch of 22 kilogram bag goes for 300 shillings in Nakuru.
Good. Eldoret this morning, 1,200. It's actually remained like that with Mombasa and Nairobi tying as well in terms of prices. But the most attractive point, if you can get them from Nairobi, then take them to Eldoret. You can get them from Nakuru, then take them to Eldoret, isn't it?
Yes,
That's where the money is. Why are there no bananas in Eldoret? I like to think they should have many. Isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. We need to investigate the market forces happening over the other side.
Yes, 14 kilogram bag of medium bunch of ripe bananas goes for 550 shillings from Mombasa.
Then you're bound to make yourself some 250 shillings in terms of profit if you get them from Mombasa and take them to Eldoret, or get them from Nairobi, make yourself some 150 shillings in terms of the retailing price in Eldoret.
Yes.
Good. Carrots.
Carrots, a 138 kilogram bag goes for 6,000 shillings.
Good. I like the way the markets look this morning in terms of carrots. 3,000 shillings in terms of profit with the two options that you have. That's Mombasa and Nakuru.
Meaning you can get it from Eldoret, take it to
Nakuru. You can get it from
Nairobi, take it to Mombasa.
Pretty much, isn't it?
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yes. Large box of tomatoes goes for 64 kilogram bag, goes for 4,000 shillings actually.
In Mombasa, isn't it?
Wow.
Then, if you're getting them from Mombasa, pretty much take them to Nairobi, because that's when now the profit is going to make sense, isn't it? Because if it's 3,500 shillings, then you probably use some money transport one bag. That's when it's going to make sense. But if you are if you're taking them to the other markets, that is Eldoret and the distance and all that, for just 1,000 shillings, well, it doesn't make some good sense, isn't it? All right.
Onions dry, a 13 kilogram net goes for 845 shillings from Nairobi.
Good. Take them to Eldoret. It's remained like that for some time now, because in Eldoret you're buying your onions at 1,260 shillings. And talking of onions, spring onions are used for making samosa, which is actually next. True. Isn't it?
True. I agree. 142 kilogram bag goes for 1,200 shillings in Eldoret.
Good. Now for those who know, then you're going to sell them in Nairobi this morning, Mombasa, and look at it's good.
It's good.
Get them from Eldoret and pretty much sell them in the other markets across the country, because that's more than 1,800 shillings in terms of profit. But if you take them to Nairobi, 2,400 shillings in terms of profit.
Yes, chilies, 38 kilogram bag goes for 2,280 shillings from Mombasa.
That's a good market this morning, because the only option that we have from the Metropole West is in Nakuru. It's going for 3,500 shillings. When you see a zero, it means that we haven't got the price, but not to worry, it's going to get updated soon when and how we have it. Good.
Yes. Next, we're getting capsicums.
Capsicums, isn't it?
A 50 kilogram bag from Mombasa. No, actually I have two markets, Mombasa and Eldoret, at 2,000 shillings.
And you're going to sell that in Nairobi, 3,250 shillings. Nakuru, not so bad, 1,000 shillings at stake in terms of profit. Capsicums are the pili pili hoho, isn't it? What do we call pili pili hoho in French? I know.
Really?
Yes, I know.
Tell us.
Just next after brinjals.
Brinjals, 1,100 shillings from Mombasa.
Nakuru, 3,000 shillings. That's where the money is. But you can also have 440 shillings if you take it to Nairobi from Mombasa, if you really know how to transport it and don't mind making yourself 440 shillings. But the money is in Nakuru this morning. Good. All right. All right. So pili pili hoho, no capsicums in French is called. Just let's talk about passion fruits, isn't it?
57 kilogram bag goes for 4,560 shillings in Eldoret.
All right. You're going to sell that in 2 markets this morning. Actually, 3 markets. No, 2 markets. Let's talk about the markets that have 6,000 shillings.
Yeah.
It's in Nairobi. That's the most attractive one. But if you don't mind going to Mombasa, then you can actually go there and sell at the same price. What do you call capsicums in French? Coming next. Good. Oranges.
93 kilogram bag goes for 1,000, 2 markets actually, 1,900 shillings in Mombasa and Nairobi.
It's actually strange how we have the same prices for oranges in Mombasa and Nairobi, but I was told that some of the oranges that we have in Nairobi come from Tanzania. That's why you have this price change, because they're retailing cheaper in TZ, and Mombasa, because they're pretty much there, then you'll have them also retailing at that price. Lemons this morning.
Mombasa 95 kilogram bag goes for 2,200 shillings.
You're going to make yourself some 1,300 shillings if you sell it in Nairobi from Mombasa, or some 800 shillings if you take it all the way to Nakuru. The other markets are yet to be confirmed, shall be updated and given to you when and how we have it this morning. Good. Let's go over to the next market, which is likely to be local mangoes. Local mangoes, this is how you know. Now let me tell you, the peels don't come off easy. In fact, the back sticks to it.
I feel like the last time you said the opposite.
No, I didn't say the opposite. No, I didn't say the opposite.
You did.
Oh, mangoes. Yes, the little, we're talking about mangoes. I thought we're talking about oranges. Actually, we have 2 markets dying, 1,500 shillings, and the most expensive is Eldoret this morning at 2,800 shillings. So 1,300 shillings in terms of profit. Oh, we're talking about mangoes. Now I can
we're
tell
talking
you,
about mangoes.
Mangoes are the smaller ones, and the
ones that are juicy and
the bit sticky.
Yeah.
You know, they've got fiber inside.
They dust,
yes. Yeah, the ones that you have to eat with a toothpick. Or else people will be looking at you and wondering, what are you picking your teeth at? All right.
Nakuru mangoes go ahead at 500 shillings.
I've seen 2,900 shillings. That is in Mombasa. That's where the money is, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, pineapples remain the same.
Yes.
We don't have to talk about it. This is the same for over a month now.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. Do you know a month has 22 days of working together? So, Stephanie, I get to see you 22 days a week, a month. That's a lot.
A lot. We spend so much time together.
Wow. Think about it. All right, isn't it?
Pawpaw, 54 kilogram.
As expected,
large box,
isn't it?
Yes, at 1,400 shillings.
That price in Nairobi. Price change, isn't it?
Very.
When people are eating pawpaw probably in Nairobi or salad. Talk about the hotels that need pawpaw, isn't it? All right, Nakuru not so bad as well. Actually, Eldoret not so bad as well. So get your pawpaw from Mombasa, and then you can pretty much spread it in all the other markets in the country as expected. Now, let me just say, Kisumu is where you're likely to find the cheapest, because yesterday it was at 1,800 shillings, isn't it? I don't think it's changed. Now, push it to Mombasa, 3,500 shillings. Nakuru the same, Eldoret the same, and Nairobi the same. So the other markets are pretty much tying in terms of prices. But you can get from Eldoret, sell it in Nakuru, or get it from Nairobi and then sell it in Mombasa as well.
Yes. Kales goes for 600 shillings in Nakuru.
Yes, that's the mboga, isn't it? 2,000 shillings in terms of profit. All right, not so bad also in Nairobi, because you're bound to make yourself some 800 shillings, probably. Yeah, probably don't get them from Eldoret and try and sell it in Nakuru, because you'll be selling at 100 shillings in terms of losses, despite the 2 markets being that close. Good. Dry maize, that means we're done. So this morning we don't have eggs.
We don't have eggs.
We do know though, in Mombasa, they're going for 320 shillings this week. The other markets, it is either 300 or 280 shillings, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. So actually, if you can get your eggs from Eldoret at 280 shillings and sell them in Mombasa, that's why it makes market sense. Because per tray, which you say that's 30 eggs, you're bound to make yourself some 40 shillings in terms of profit.
Imagine.
And when it comes to eggs, that is the money.
It is.
That's the money.
It's the money.
2 shillings in eggs, that's the money.
It is the money.
I'm telling you. Good. So that means that this morning you do know exactly where you're going in terms of your prices and agro commodities. You know which market you should be addressing this morning, how you should be approaching it. That is what Metropole Invest can do for you. I mean, influencing the way in which you buy and trade. Proper business 101. Good. We take a short break. Once we come back, we are asking the question, what headlines are you waking up to this morning? What am I talking about? Metropole Review. Find us online, YouTube, Metropole TV, hashtag Business M at Metropole TV Kenya. Talk to us. We shall respond listening and know exactly how we're going to talk about your money issues. Metropole Review next.